You guys see that carp right there? So that guy's pretty funny. He'll hold 3-4 pieces of tilapia inside of his mouth just like that. We're gonna be feeding him hearts. These are turkey hearts mixed with chicken hearts. Woo! Look at that belly. He gulped up a lot of fish. Everyone's just freaking crazy. They are so fired up. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at the ranch. I didn't post anything this week because unfortunately I got pretty sick and I don't know where the heck it came from, and it was horrible. Today's literally the first day of me coming back outside here on the ranch. My sister and my mom were in massive help here at the ranch. Without them, nobody was gonna get fed. So obviously they had to step up on the plate and get things done. It's pretty much when I go to places around the world, the ranch, everything gets done, everybody's alive, everybody is healthy. But the maintaining goes to crap. You can just like go over there a little bit to the right. All the shade cloths fell down. There's a lot of stuff that has to get done. That's nothing my sister or my mom have to do. They're just here when I'm not here to take care of the animals, as in feed them, make sure they have water, make sure they're healthy and they're alive. But I was inside the house like a freaking jail cell because I was sick and it was horrible. And it was just not a nice sight. But other than that, I haven't even been to seeing Cash either, my son, because I didn't want to get him sick. I haven't seen Kenya, any of that stuff. But for today's video, what we have in store for you all is we are going to go feed the monster fish. So you guys are all watching this video right now, and as you guys know, today is Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of you guys that support me here at the ranch. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be feeding our fish. Something that we feed them all the time, but I don't talk about it too often, is we're going to be feeding them hearts. These are turkey hearts mixed with chicken hearts. And it is a really, really good protein supplement for your carnivore monster fish. So, you know, all the big fish I have inside my gallery are carnivore fish. They eat meat. So inside of this bowl right here, we have silver sides, we have shrimp, we have tilapia, we have hearts. Same thing right here. It's cut up small little pieces. That's for our stingrays, our baby arowana, our catfish, and all that cool stuff. Once we head inside of the building, like I just mentioned, the ranch is upside down a little bit. So the big tank, I wasn't able to do water changes this week. I'm gonna do them tomorrow because I shouldn't be outside. I should be just resting, but I needed to get a video up for you guys, and I really want to get a video for you guys for Thanksgiving, and I thought this would be an awesome video. So I was like, Xander, I'll go feed the fish today, so let's go do it. So we're heading over there right now, and I'm going to show you the tank. It's a little cloudy, and that's because it needs to have a water change, so I'm going to work on that tomorrow, but that is all right. We'll feed them heavy today. They should poop it all out tomorrow, and then ready to go. So nice clean water for the week. Let's head inside. So all the fish are swimming. All the fish are happy. Everybody is doing great. McFly, our fly river turtle, he is doing absolutely really, really great. We didn't have to pull him out of the fish tank because we were worried that he was going to keep on scraping himself in the fish tank and hurting himself from the concrete, because he was just getting a little, look, when you start talking, the fish hear it, and I swear they hear the vibrations and start getting excited. They haven't been fed for a few days, so they're real hungry. But what I was saying about McFly, his top of his head has turned into like a cast, like a callus now. So he's solid, he's good. My worry was if we pulled him and put him into a Rubbermaid, it would heal, and then he would do it again. We put him back in, and it'll just be a repeat. So sometimes you just let Mother Nature take its course. He really liked that corner. He made his head into a callus. His whole head is solid now, and it's all growing back his brand new skin. So that's exactly what we want. He doesn't have a soft head anymore, and he's looking great. Look at all the fish. They're getting hyped up. They're getting really excited. They know we're here. They see the flashlight, and they know that it's about to be feeding time. They're about to be really hyped. But we turn around right over here, and you guys can see our baby arowana, our platinum Florida gar, and our albino black diamond stingrays. They are getting big. You can see how big they're getting. They're looking absolutely amazing. They look really good. Everyone's looking, look how big the arowana is getting. Look at that, you guys. I mean, he is close to probably, I would say 14 to 15 inches now, looking really well. I'm hoping by the time March comes around, so that's what we're in, November, December, January, February, March, in 4 months, we should have them to about close to 2.5, 3 foot, and we can throw him inside of a 6,000 gallon fish tank. We're feeding him as often as we can. He gets a lot of pellet. He gets pellet every single day. The pellet he absolutely loves, so that supplements his diet. And then on top of this cup fish right here. This is the first time I'm actually giving him meat, the hearts. So let's see how they go with this. They shouldn't have a situation whatsoever. But the stingers are hungry. Everybody's hungry, so let's drop this stuff in. All right, that's your stingrays. Stingray should come over here in just a second. We're gonna turn around. There they go. Oh yeah. Everyone's gonna go crazy. All the stingers just turn around and they know the food's there and they come and eat first.
Oh, they're eating each other.
Yeah, they always do that for some reason. They act like there's not enough food or something. All right, see if the Arapaima eat a little bit for us on video. Oh yeah, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. You missed a piece, dummy.
No, he grabbed it.
Oh, he did. There you go, big guy. Munching it all up, eating it all up. So they get this cut fish about 3 times a week, and then on top of that, they get their pellet. That's pretty much their main diet right there, and they do great with just that. You see all the cut pieces. We've been cutting it a little bigger every time. This is probably about the size that we're gonna keep it at now for the next month or so until they get bigger. The stingray's mouth on the bottom about 1 inch long. Arapaima is the same thing, but we wanna make sure everyone has small pieces and not big pieces so they don't choke, or there's no reason for them to do anything big pieces. There's just no point. All right, here we go. Damn, they ate all that. Everything that was right there, they slurped it all down. This is a new batch right there. So something that you want to do with your fish as well is your fish eat everything in the first 3-4 minutes. That means they're probably still hungry and you want to feed them again. So what we'll probably do is in the afternoon, we'll probably feed them a little bit more, or we'll supplement them with pellet, with that extra top it off, sprinkle on ice cream kind of deal. Let's head to over there and let's go feed the monster fish. All right, as you guys can see, these guys are all fired up and they are all right here. That Dorado is so fast, I would not want to get bit by him. He is not a pretty, look at, ooh, all right. Dorado grabs the pieces of fish every time, no matter what. Look at this. Everyone's just freaking crazy. They are so fired up. That catfish is always right to the top. He is so crazy. And I just throw it all the way to the back. Look at him, he's just freaking crazy right here. The vacuum cleaner. They eat so much. So right here was a half bag of de-thawed shrimp. It was about a pound, half pound of silver sides, medium-sized silver sides, and then 3 fillets of 5 to 7 ounce tilapia. And I kind of like to do that, like I said, 3 times a week. And then they had the chicken hearts in there as well, chicken and turkey hearts. Turkey hearts are better because they're fatter, and it's good for these bigger fish. You have to go through so many more chicken hearts than you would have to go through a couple turkey hearts.
But Dan, no, you just got it.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he's a savage himself. That Noi has been doing so well since we put him inside the tank. Everybody has been doing absolutely amazing, realistically. Tomorrow, what we'll have to do as well is clean out the whole top up there. We'll take all the fabric that's in there, take that all out, put brand new fabric because it's definitely overdue to do it. I like to do that once a month, and then I do water changes on here just about once every 3 weeks, tops, nothing really more than that. And then I'll throw a 50-pound bag of salt inside of here as well. The salt is like an electrolytes. It helps with the fish fins, any diseases, all of that good stuff, and it does amazing on it. Some people say it's not good to put with the fish that don't have scales like the catfish. I've never had a situation whatsoever, and everybody does great. Let's head to the bottom and see if we see any feeding going down over there. You guys see that carp right there? So that guy's pretty funny. He'll hold 3-4 pieces of tilapia inside of his mouth just like that. And the platinum redtails knows he does that. So when there's no more food on the bottom of the tank, they'll start chasing him around like crazy because they know he has it in his mouth, and they'll chase him so hard that he'll spit out 3-4 pieces and then they swallow it right behind him. It's kind of messed up, but they do it every single time. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no way of me preventing them to do that. So that's why they get fed every single day a half cup of pellet inside of there, just so that everybody is equaled off and they get a nice high protein pellet from Aquamax. It's actually right here. I get these 50-pound bags of pellet right here. It's good for some of the turtles and it's good for the fish as well. It's a floating diet and it does amazing. The Arapaima's been eating it as well too. It's high in protein for game fish and it's great. Look at her, just sucking down on the tilapia. Fly River is all the way in the far corner right now. You don't see her. She's probably he's actually probably down there eating on a piece of fish. All the people that say that Fly River turtles don't eat fish is an absolute lie. These guys will eat fish. They will nip fish, as you guys seen before. He's killed plenty of fish, and he's just small enough that he can't hurt any of these fish. I've seen him go after fish inside of here. It's pretty freaking crazy. But Yeah, nothing that has happened because they're so much bigger compared to him. That tinfoil barb right there has a smush in face. It's absolutely deformed, a little weird. Wow, the water is super, super, super cloudy. I know everyone in the comments is going to say something about that, but if you watch the whole video, you'll understand the reason of it. What else was I going to talk about the fish tank? Yeah, I mean, everything looks amazing. The giraffe nose, the ripsaw catfish, everybody looks really, 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 really well. That night, right there, looking great. Everybody looks good. And again, we're looking at the fish. This carp is still here sucking on the tilapia. So funny. And again, having this tank is amazing because you're able to really, really look at your fish and see any situation to happen. I'll tell you one thing, look at the giraffe nose. Look how big it is. His back tail fin is huge. It's about the size of my hand. I would say it's close to about 6 inches in diameter without a doubt. And they get bigger. They'll get about 3 foot. So all these fish are going to get a lot bigger. Realistically, there's the last couple fish I have in this 300 gallons going to go in here. And that is it. I do not want to overcrowd this tank. Down the road, if I had to and removed any fish from in here, the only fish I would remove is probably 2 iridescent sharks. I have 4 inside of here. There's no need for me to have 4. If I can find a good home down the road, maybe I could donate them to somebody, or I'll find a real nice pond, private pond I could put them in. But they're the only 2 fish I would get rid of. Nothing else I would ever get rid of. Those are my, I love everything inside here for a reason. I picked these fish because I like these fish. But yeah, that's those fish coming over here, and then that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I can put inside of here, you guys, because if I do, there's not going to be enough room. Wow.
The red tail looks fat.
Did you see that?
That's what I was going to say.
He looks like a freaking balloon. Watch when he comes up. Watch when he comes up.
Look at his stomach. Wait, he's coming this way.
Oh, another thing I was going to say, too, is, like, I do notice, woo, look at that belly. He gulped up a lot of fish. Those red tails can eat.
They got bigger.
Eat. Oh, they both grown. They both have grown probably around 3-4 inches.
I think everything's grown.
Everything
that
has
carp
grown.
is huge.
Everything has grown since we threw them in here, for sure. One thing I was going to say, too, is fish fight. Things happen. People get nipped. Everything happens inside here. So every once in a while, I see a fish with a little red mark. This iridescent shark right here, that front fin right there, last week, right there, the front dorsal fin right there, was literally ripped and bloody. So the Dorado must have freaking took a nip out of it. I had somebody DM me from overseas and said, how do you have a Dorado with all these fish? How does that work? And I was like, I mean, every fish, every animal in the world is always going to be a little different. Thankfully, my Dorado's not too wild. He could switch up any day if he wanted to. He was raised up with all of these fish, and it's only one Dorado. If it was a school Dorados, they would gang up and they'll screw everything up. I went to the Dallas Aquarium, Dallas, one of the places over there, and they had a manatee inside the fish tank. They had Dorado inside of there, probably over close to 40 to 60 Dorado. Every single Dorado inside of that tank didn't have a tail. Not one of them had a tail. It was just a freaking fin. It was this cut off. They completely chewed off every single Dorado tail. So that whole entire yellow you see on this Dorado right here was completely cut off. They're assuming it was just the nub. And that's because they destroy each other. And unfortunately, in the wild, they could get away from each other, but when they're in a massive tank, there's only so much they can swim, and they fight, and things that happen. So that's just the things what happens with captivity animals. You have to balance it out, and having just one Dorado with certain fish makes it work a lot better. So that can answer. Look what I tell you guys. What did I tell you? Happens every time. Happens every time. Like he didn't have to eat anymore. Why does he have to do that? Every time. He knows that fish has a tilapia in it. He has to chase him until he spits it out. You'll see, he'll spit it out. It's hilarious. See, he holds it in his mouth and just chases him. He chases him and he spits it out. And then he'll turn around, just keep watching.
I haven't seen him do this yet.
Yeah, he does it every single time I feed him. Look, his whiskers are straight up. He's looking for him. Those whiskers are the scent. That's how they smell everything out. He's trying to find him. He's like, where are you at? Where are you at? Up, down, dap, this one. Ooh, quick turn. You didn't see him. I think they have really bad eyesight. That's really the reason why they have those whiskers. So that when on the bottom of the jungle floor, if you think about it, in the wild, these fish have murky, fast-moving, black water. They don't have clear water. So they are born to have whiskers so they can find and search in the bottom of the jungle to find everything. There's no such thing as clear water for them in the wild, realistically. It's full of tannins and all sorts of different types of things. So when people say, oh, your tanks are blurry and murky, the fish absolutely do better in that, realistically. They do a lot better in that. That's how they breed in the wild, is in the black, murky water, because they can see each other, they're going to fight. That's one of the reasons why the Dorados in that tank were killing each other, because they had a manatee in it, so they had to have the water crystal clear for, you know, state rules and all that stuff. Look, he only does this at the park. He's not chasing a small park. He's chasing the small park, but that one doesn't have it. The other ones are still floating right in the middle like a freaking manatee. Look, just sucking on the little piece of tilapia. It's so funny.
It doesn't even fit.
No, he just sucks on it, just like that. With his freaking lips, like that. And he'll do it until he finds something. Watch. It's like, bro, how much more do you need? You have a freaking small base basketball inside your belly right now. You can literally see how big that belly is. Look at this belly, you guys. Look at that thing. It's like a little watermelon inside there. So crazy. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, put your post notifications on. I try to do natural, realistic, cool videos here on the ranch, the day of the life of the ranch every single day, showing just everything that's happening here at the ranch all the time. It's going to be probably another week setback, unfortunately, for the cassowary enclosure because I got sick. Next week I have to really buckle down on the ranch and get everything situated and back organized so then I could get the cassowary enclosure going.
They're both chasing him.
Yep, I'm telling you, they do it every time until he spits it out.
That's crazy.
At least they're getting their exercise. I mean, look, they spit it out? No, they didn't spit it out yet. They're chasing both of them. The red tails are savages, bro.
I like them.
They are cool, but they're bullies.
Look at them. They're bullying
bullies.
that guy.
They're bullies. Until he spits it out, ooh, gotcha, it's gone. It's right there. Let's see who gets it. Ooh. See, that's my problem. That's what scares me. If that arapaima goes in there, they'll just swallow it. But it's crazy. Look how many African cichlids and tinfoil barbs and everything in here. See, now look, they spit it out. There's nothing in it, but they still chase him because they still smell it on him. Look. Chasing him hard. Absolutely crazy, you guys. So imagine when these fish get 2 times the size. And they're freaking, a red-tailed catfish get up to 5 foot long. That's why
they're swimming fast right now.
Oh yeah, they do this every time. We only show you guys the first couple minutes of the feeding. But you see, we're making this video a little longer because there's some live action happening right now. People only show you the pretty parts. We show you everything realistically alive all the time and as best as we can. And you see, they're moving. And again, this is only the first tank. These fish are gonna grow, so down the road. Oh. Look, not chasing Dorado. With that one. The Dorado even has a gut on it too. This tank is a 6,000 gallon. I would love to build the next one to be about 10,000 gallon. And my ultimate goal is to make about an 18,000 gallon fish tank inside of this gallery. And I think that would be my ultimate size for especially some of the monsters. So like the arapaima would go inside of there. The big catfish would probably go inside of there. This in the future would probably just be a peacock bass, tank, which would be really, really cool. But the problem is with moving fish, as you guys know, they get stressed. Monster fish do not do good whatsoever. Look at him. Right on top of his face. Just doesn't stop. So crazy. What did I say, you guys? Know my fish. Now with this glass, it's just, you really know your fish. You really get to know them. And you really know everything about
doing
these
laps.
Fish. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here at the ranch. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And I have one last announcement for you all. So I want everybody to make sure you go check out Blake'sExoticAnimalRanch.com, my website. I have all of my turtles and tortoises available on there. Everything has a sale. Everything is marked down for the Black Friday sales. Everybody's doing it, so why not do it too? There's a bunch of different types of turtles, wood turtles, sliders, good great pets. I don't think there's really any tortoises left, unfortunately. I'm completely sold out for the season, but I do have the aquatics. And then on top of that, I know a lot of people have been DMing me about seeing the website that there is no quail on that website. There are not going to be any quail on that website until 2024. If you guys are interested in quail feeders, Blake's Exotic Feeders, that's on Instagram. You guys can check me out on there and DM me for what you need for your quail needs. For your animal needs, I have a ton of quail available. The freezers are stocked, ready to go. DM me. I can ship anywhere in the United States. It's all raised here on my ranch. So if you like my work and you like what I do, it's directly raised here. It's not getting bought from somebody else whatsoever. It's not coming from China places like these other people are doing it. These big distributors can't supply everybody. So what they have to do is they have to import stuff, and you don't know where your stuff is coming from. It could be like lab animals. It could be fake stuff, and you're feeding your animals that. You wouldn't want to do that. This is homegrown, farm-raised, nice quality quail here on the ranch. So if you're interested in that, DM me on Blake's Exotic Feeders as well. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, eat some turkey, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.